The exhibition, Villiers Revealed, We Have Always Been Here, at Melton Carnegie Museum, reclaimed queer history, challenged erasure and centred LGBTQIA+ voices across time and cultures. This part of the project focused on communities. The portrait of George Villiers and the new interpretation were a unique hook to engage people. We knew we needed to start to build relationships slowly and in a measured way in order to work with, not for, local people. A working group of people who identify as LGBTQIA+ co-curated the project, starting with the development of the artist brief. Arts Council MPO funding enabled us to commission a talented interdisciplinary artist, designer and curator, Aaron Sion. Importantly, Aaron also brought a strong network of community connections, enabling us to reach audiences we could never have involved without them.
This project has felt groundbreaking and truly co-created. It was never about imposing a vision, but about creating space to reinsert stories that have always existed, to respond, to dream, and to build with and for LGBTQ+ communities through genuine collaboration. It was designed so participants could engage in ways that felt authentic to them. So whether that was through collage, poetry, portraiture, or contributing to a large-scale collaborative tapestry, each workshop and art piece became a response to themes of identity, belonging, and erasure. It was about connecting local stories to global histories of queerness and colonialism as an act of reclamation. And this hybrid approach combined in-person and digital workshops. And I think for people who may face barriers, the online sessions created space to honour different needs, especially around safety, visibility, and accessibility. And this allowed for a more inclusive and caring approach to engagement. We also wanted to celebrate what we created. So the celebration event at the museum was full of warm and welcoming energy and was very high profile. It felt like a true celebration of the people and stories that shaped the process and the exhibition. Spoken word, poets, DJs and community members brought their voices, stories and sounds into the museum space. And I think those moments especially reminded us that heritage isn't just about the past, it's about these acts of connection, of celebration, recognition, defiance and also reclamation. Reclamation of histories that have always existed and will continue to.
Aaron used their extensive network for promotion and engagement, regularly sharing posts on social media and organising online bookings for the collective creative workshops.
Hi folks, my name's Nikita. I'm a writer, poet and artist. I facilitated a collective poetry and free writing workshop for the Villiers Revealed exhibition curated by Aaron. This exhibition and the workshop and collective poetry and free writing is important because colonialism has taught us that there is only one story and one voice, especially when it comes to storytelling, to queerness and to transness. But people from the global majority who are queer and trans are important. We cannot be erased and we have always been here, we always will.
Trusting creatives like Aaron and Nikita with the concept and delivery of the art activities which formed the final exhibition enabled us to share the power and potential of our collections with many more people.
I'm Amy and I participated to the workshop We've Always Been Here. It's been a poetry workshop where we had the occasion to write a collective poem about the topic of queerness and being here. And I think that about that, the important thing is the spaces. So a space such as a museum, it can be a place where people don't really want to be. They tend to just do not really look at what's exposed in a museum. But with this type of event, we have the occasion to just enjoy the space, to just approach it in a young, movemental type of way. It's really enjoyable and it's really great and it's really fluid. And I love it, personally.
Our celebratory events created joyful, safe and empowering spaces in the museum and generated a sense of community and organisational change.
I have been performing at Queer Coffee Link Up. Today I'm going to be performing some poetry, and I think this event is really important because it brings the community together and so they can celebrate history as well as see themselves being represented. And I am quite excited to perform at an event like this and share my poetry. It feels really warm the space that we have, and the energy, the atmosphere is absolutely wonderful and lovely. And I'm glad that people are reigniting and re-engaging with museums, and especially at events like this, it engages young people because they see their work that they helped create in those workshops be on the walls of a museum. It helps them know that they are a part of history.
The co-creation of the exhibition means that the voices of people with lived experience are clear throughout, and it's great to hear how this connected so well with the local community. It's so important that arts organisations amplify voices from the communities whose stories they tell, and We Have Always Been Here has achieved this. It's really exciting to see this work take place, and we look forward to seeing how this informs Culture Leicestershire's work going forwards.
What we've learned through Villiers Revealed, We Have Always Been Here, is that building trust and focusing on lived experience voices is essential. True co-curation is what brings authenticity to this work. We've also seen how vital it is to highlight intersectional identities, particularly trans, non-binary and people of colour, ensuring our interpretation reflects the full richness of LGBTQIA+ heritage. Finally, the whole service team has been keen to learn and grow. We know that creating joyful, safe and brave spaces allows museums to develop beyond being repositories of history to becoming active places for dialogue, belonging and change.